This is our secret weapon.
おお、なんかやる気出てきた。すごいほこり。全然掃除とかしてなかったので。
Which explains why there's so much dust.
こりゃ手こずりそうね。まずはほこりを払って、それから拭き掃除して。
In this room, the cleaning was already underway. There's electricity, and if we cleaned it, we'd be able to stay here overnight. I might go back to the dormitory and get the vacuum cleaner.
そうした方がいいかも。
Katori answers as she winces from the dust going into her face. What's Yoro doing today? I was under the impression that the Kazato sisters were always together, but today, Yoro isn't here.
今日は用事があるとかで。
Could it be that she's angry? It seems she was against you letting us use this place. Kaza's expression darkened, a short tone came from her cell phone. It was a text.
夜ちゃんからだ。お前の大切なものをいただいた。回答 Y より。画像が添付されてる。なんだろう。
Taking an interest, Katori and I looked at her phone.
何これ。なんかしましま模様が。
I don't know. At first, we couldn't tell what it was a picture of. There was something that looked like human skin, a triangle of fabric, and something stripy.
これ、私のお気に入りのしましまパンツ。
What? What? They were pink stripy. But seeing that Yoro was wearing them and had lifted up. In other words, this. Why? Asa went stiff as a board as she looked at the screen. Another text came. Does it get to you? If this makes you mad, you should remember not to ignore your little sister. Why the thief?
あの子、天才じゃなくてバカだよね。
As usual, Asa is frozen to the spots. It seems she's in deep shock that her it's stolen. What can we say to console her at a time like this? Totally powerless, all we could do was pat her on the shoulder. Poor you. Why is it when Endo's gone this happens? Still affected by this incident, we managed to finish clean that in half a day. It's quite tight now, isn't it?
そうね。寝袋とかあればここで寝られそう。
We can't just throw things away. So it's still quite jumbled, but cleaner than before.
元気出しなさい、朝。パンツなら今度私がもっといいの選んであげるから。そうじゃなくて、いや、それもあるけど、葵先輩にパンツ見られたことが悲しいんです。もうお嫁に行けないかも。
What? Really? Anyway, that's too much hassle to get involved with, so I pretended not to hear as I put down the photo frame. This should be okay here. I put the photo frame on the desk which stands at the waist height. I brought this from the dormitory along with the vacuum cleaner.
いいんじゃない？部屋のどこからでも見えるし。気合入るよね。天音先輩に見られてるかと思うと。
We can't let down our past selves. Or I almost just said or nominate. Or amane. These are the feelings we've had up until now. On that day, one thing ended, but it was also the start of something new. Asa seemed a bit down when she came over to take a look at the picture of all of us. She was the only one not there.
一緒に撮ろうね。記念写真。私たちのグライダーが飛んだら。はい。そうだ。飛んだ時だけじゃなくてさ、普段から撮っておきましょうよ。私たちの活動の記録ってことで。
Yeah, that sounds good. Something we can leave behind for our successors, so they can see what kind of things we did.
後輩たち
This is a club, isn't it? We'll leave it behind for generations to come.
そっか。そんなこと考えたことなかったわ。
What? Even though we've had a new member? In the same way that we inherited the glider from Amine, I thought we'd leave something behind for the ones who were looking up at the clouds with the same feelings that we had. Maybe it's still too early to be thinking about that. But it was fun to think about that kind of future.
ごめんなさい、怪盗 Y 様。もう二度と夜ちゃんをないがしろにはいたしません。大切なものを奪われる気持ちが少しは分かったかしら。はい。これに懲りたら妹にもっと優しくするのだ。それ以上に男の人にパンツを見られる恥ずかしさを学びました。え？男の人にパンツ？さっきの写真？一緒に葵先輩がいたから。私が履いてたところ？夜ちゃんが履いてたところ。私のパンツ。
Well, that was an obvious reaction. Since moving our base of operations to the secret base on Windmill Hill, our club activities were getting more serious. Until now, we've been working underground, and we couldn't achieve anything that stood out that much. So now it was our chance to work hard. The first thing for us to do was work on the repairs to the damaged aircraft.
ガラスマットが含んだ空気をハケで押し出すようにして樹脂を塗るの。こうでしょうか。塗りすぎ。もっと少しずつでいいから。このくらいですか？まだ多い。 FRP は樹脂の割合が多いと強度が弱くなるの。じゃあこのくらい？少なすぎ。難しいです。
In the corner of the dock, Kachori is teaching Asta the process of making things from FRP. The same way as 1 year ago when Agaha taught Kachori, they were making a dish from FRP.
そうそう、その調子よ。で、なるべく手早くね。なるべく手早く。こぼした。流れてる流れてる。どうしよう。
Asa knocked over the bucket filled with resin.
もう何やってんのよ。ああ、これじゃもう使えないわね。ごめんなさい。
Asa seemed disheartened as she apologized. However, Agaha didn't go easy on her.
いい？ここにある資材には限りがあるの。足りなくなったらグライダーを作れなくなっちゃう。技術はおいおい身につければいいけど、資材や道具は大切にしないとね。はい。
Felt like Agaha was saying, if you understand, then that's alright. Then she came back over towards me. Agaha and I were repairing the damaged parts of the aircraft. FRP repairs are carried out in much the same way as when joining the parts that have been built separately. We attach a glass mat to the back of the damaged repairs, spread the resin to laminate it. Once it's dry, we sand it, then paint it again. Then it's finished. It's pretty easy. The problem is that when we reinforce the damaged areas, the FRP becomes thicker, which increases the weight. Of course, it's a problem if it becomes heavy, but in the case of a glider, the balance of the aircraft might also mess it up.
右翼の損傷箇所はここだけ？
Yeah, next is the body.
よし、今日中に全部終わらせよう。
These are cracks that we haven't been able to fix for a year. We wanted to do it so we'd be able to fly again soon.
また失敗しちゃった。
Asa let it aside as she cleaned up the resin that she had spilled. It was spilt on the floor so it couldn't be used again due to impurities being mixed in it. But because they were using it to make a dish as practice, it could still be used for that. As Agaha said, there is a limit to our materials, So when we run out, we don't have the funds to be able to replenish them easily.
空気を押し出すように。おしゃおしゃ何ですか、小鳥先輩。
ちょっと思い出してたのよ。私もね、あなたみたいな時期があったわ。
はあ。
Katori relaxed, closed her eyes, and started to tell a story about something. The way she looked was just like a great actress looking back on half of her lifetime.
何をやってもうまくいかなくて、自分はみんなのお荷物なんじゃないかって悩んだりもした。でもね、そんな私を変えてくれたのはかけがえのない仲間たち。
かけがえのない仲間たち。
そうよ、仲間たちとの絆で私は変わることができたの。もう無理、限界。
Agaha threw down the brush she was using to spread the resin.
何かゆくなるようなこと真顔で語ってんのよ。見なさいよ、これサブイボ立っちゃったじゃない。
Next to her, I held onto the stomach as I broke into a fit of laughter. What is this? Don't make me laugh. I can't hold my hand still.
真面目に言ってるのに。はあ、かゆいかゆい。
Hi, you. Yeah, playing the game. Watch out, Asa. Sometimes she can be real serious faced. Says some hilarious things.
はあ。今のはギャグだったんですか？
ギャグじゃないもん。
Tori started throwing things at us and Hank. Ow, I'm sorry, I'm just kidding. Ouch!
こーら、期待に当たるでしょうが。いけた。バカバカ、デリカシーのないアホ野郎ども。地獄に落ちろ。
That's the Katori I know. Sorry, I'm sorry. Why do you feel that way, though? It's just that you need to have a sense of time, the place and the occasion. Isn't that right, Agaha?
嬉しいけど、真面目に作業してるときに言うのやめて。
Yeah, I'm happy. But I just don't say things like when we were doing serious work.
ほらほら、ここ手が震えて歪んじゃったよ。そんなの私のせいじゃないもん。あんたたちが悪いんだ。
Not knowing if we were joking or serious, Asa couldn't keep up with it and just watched us.
皆さん、やっぱり仲がいいんですね。
ちっとも良くない。今の聞いたでしょ。友情を信じてたのは私だけなんだから。ちょっとからかっただけだってば。愛してるよ、小鳥ちゃん。
Our friendship will last forever.
もう絶好よ、バーカ。
Oh no, she's really sulking now. If we leave it like this, it'll drag on for another week. Buy you an ice cream later.
ハーゲンダッチのストロベリーね。
She turns her back to us as we try to softly approach and appease her and goes back to teaching Asa about FRP.
だいぶ形になってきたわね。
こんなのがあの大きなグライダーになるんですか？
そうよ。
へえ。
自分たちが作った翼が飛んでるところを見るのは最高よ。
A fire was bursting in Asa's eyes. Because it looked more like a star.
私、頑張ります。
その息だ。
The repairs to the glider were soon completed. There were only a few cracks in a few places, and the repair work itself was quite easy. After that, we carried out on a spot check of a whole aircraft, and didn't find any problems. With that, we reached the point where if we decided to fly, we would be able to, but
いよいよ始めるわよ。大改造プロジェクト。
at Katori, the leader, signaled, Agaha laid out the designs. Asa started at the detailed diagram, or
す
stared.
ごいですね。これも先輩たちが描いたんですか？
まさか。これはあまねちゃんが描いたのよ。
あまねさん？あの写真の方ですか？
そう、あまねちゃんは天才だから。正真正銘のね。
Victoria intentionally said it in a way that Yoru, sipping instant coffee while sitting on a chair at the back of the room, would be able to hear. Before, Yoru had stolen something important from Asa, and maybe she felt gratified by that, so now she sometimes come here with Asa. Yoru didn't seem concerned as she ignored Katori. Just like a cat who, with a nonchalant expression, decides to take her nap even when a dog is barking at her. The teachers and some of the students have been making a fuss over her, saying she's a genius, but I've never seen her claim that herself.
どんな人だったんですか？そのあまねさんって。
天然スレスレの天才よ。
天然スレスレ？
変な人だったよね。自分がすごいってことにまるで気づいてないみたいだったし、客観性が欠如してるのか、はたまた頭の回路が常人とはかけ離れているのか。
You ought to say that's because I'm stupid.
へえ。でも優しそうな人ですよね。
優しいっていうか子供みたい？それもとびっきり手のかかるね。
She looks very pretty. She's tall, has a good figure, and is a very feminine girl. But her eyes are like a little kid's. It was like she was looking at the world through a prism. There was a mysterious feeling about her. These designs were made by Amine for her best friend.
親友？
そう、私たちの大先輩のはずなんだけど、実はどんな人なのかよく知らないの。イスカさんって言って、あまね先輩と2人でソアリング部を復活させたんだけど。
イスカ。イスカ。
Asa?
いえ、変わった名前だなって思って。だからこれを作るんですか？
That's one reason, but that's not all. The mysterious class that you saw, we told you before how that was we were aiming for, didn't we? We've spoken many times about the last flight I took with Amine. We've been thinking about several reasons why we failed at that time. There are basically 3 problems. I explained them simply so that Asa can understand. The first is the lack of lift. The glider we now has an extremely well balanced, and because of all the flights we performed, we made adjustments in the way it's been built. That is to say, it's an all-rounder. On the other hand, it doesn't specialize in any particular area, which might count as a negative point, since it's been built for a specific purpose. The thing we need is wings that will allow us to fly high. When there aren't any upward drafts, we have to reach a high altitude as quickly as we can, so we need wings adapted for that. The next thing we need is piloting skills. We realize that it takes a lot of skill to find the upward drafts in the limited time we have to reach the morning glory. That's why I traveled to the airfield and took proper pilot training, and then a few days ago finally got my pilot's license. Last of all is the flight plan. When the morning glory appears, completely different weather patterns to normal occur over Kazagura. This affects where the upward drafts will occur, what kind they'll be, and how high they'll be able to lift the glider. Also, which wind should we ride. For that, we needed to put together a plan. So that's how it is. You understand so far?
Hi.
She gives a strong reply, but it doesn't really look like she understands. Not much we can do about that. She's a new member who hasn't even done any test flights yet.
簡単に言っちゃうと、より高く飛ぶために高揚力の翼に改造しようってわけ。それがこの設計図なわけよ。
Amine must have foreseen this when she drew these plans. However, there was no way she could have made it by herself. We would be the ones to build this glider, and almost seemed like an illusion.
じゃあ、早速取り掛かりましょうか。
We head to the dock, and the first thing is to make the new wing. The same way as before, it starts with us making this shape of styrofoam. We already have experience of doing this, so we can get to work without delay.
ああ、こうやって作るんだ。
She gets impressed really easily.
感心してないで朝も手伝う。
あ、はい。
このヒートカッターで発泡スチロールを切っていくの。ほら、やってみ。
She's teaching Asa how to do it properly.
ゆっくりよ、ゆっくり。その調子よ。慎重にね。
And the whole thing just comes crumbling down.
ちょっと、どこ切ってんの？
Like that?
葵、ここ押さえてて。
Sure.
広いと作業しやすいわね。
Yeah, it's a little hot though. There's no air conditioning in the dock. We were able to use the electric fan we brought with us to keep cool. While dripping with sweat, we became immersed in work.
あんな汗だくで必死な顔しちゃって。理解の外にいる頑張り屋さんばかりね。
Yuro, who was leaning against the wall, turned to leave the dock. Yuro, are you leaving?
飲み物買ってくるだけ。ここ暑くて死にそうだもの。姉さん、何かいる？
じゃあサイダー。
他の先輩方は？
Huh?
ああ、じゃあウーロン茶。私はコーラ。
Me too.
サイダーとウーロン茶とコーラ2つね。
With a straight face, Yuro left the dock. We looked at each other curiously, but we didn't really say anything and we went back to work. There was still something we needed to do as part of the safe execution of the glider improvement project. That was cutting the grass on the runway. We gathered some people to help with the work on the midsummer Saturday afternoon under the blazing hot sun. About halfway through the work, Katora and I went to greet the landowner at their home.
暑い。溶けちゃうよ、夜じゃ。
ならこっち来て一緒に休めば？日陰涼しいよ。ジュースもあるわよ。ほら頑張って朝ちゃん。これやらないと飛べないんだから。はい。
I pushed Katori's wheelchair back to where the others, covered in sweat, were working.
おかえり。
おかえりなさい、先輩。どうしたんですか？
asked Asa, looking at Katori's gloomy expression.
みんなごめん。
Everyone was puzzled by Katori coming back with her held lowered in apology.
どうしたの？何かあったの？滑走路を借りられなくなった。なんで？
Aga, who was now even more puzzled, looked at me, who had accompanied Katori. As Katori says, they said we can't use it. The landowner is an old member of the soaring club, and last year they had willingly let us use the runway. But this year we can't use it.
実は
Katori told everyone the situation. The person knew that the soaring club had lost its status. The school had requested that they not allow any foreign members of the soaring club to use the runway. The one who contacted them was Mr. Tobioka. Because it doesn't count as club activities, if any problems occurred, they couldn't be held responsible. That's why they can't let us use it, even if they wanted to. It's a natural decision. It wasn't their fault at all, and they apologized over and over.
またあのおっさんか。ったくどこまで邪魔する気よ。
He probably realized that we are carrying out our activities in secret. He must already know that it was us who took the glider from the storeroom.
ごめんなさい。私のせいだわ。私がこんな体だから余計に警戒されちゃったのよ。
What? That's got nothing to do with it.
なんでそうなるわけ？
Katori was acutely aware of something in the landowner's reaction. There certainly was an element of that. If something were to happen to someone disabled like Katori, it's possible that it would become an even bigger problem. Although the landowner didn't actually say anything like that, it seems that Mr. Tobioka had made that implication. They didn't say it directly, but it seems that the school had something to do with it. Had something like that to them.
何それ？最低。
However, that's not the reason. The real reason they refuse is because the soaring club is treating as having been shut down.
じゃあ飛べないんですか？
滑走路がないんじゃお手上げね。
そんな。
Asa looked sadly at her hands that were covered in dirt from pulling up weeds.
他の場所探してみたら？
Kanako, you always know what to say.
無理よ。平らで十分な広さがある土地なんて限られてるもの。バカみたい。
Yoro, who was sitting in the shade listening to our conversation, spoke like she was irritated. Katori glared angrily at
そ
her.
の程度で諦めちゃうわけ？さっきまでやる気満々だったくせに。何よ、あんたには関係ないでしょ。あるわよ。あの場所を貸してるし、姉さんだって巻き込まれちゃってるし。でもその程度ならさっさとやめちゃった方がいいかもね。
ヨロちゃん、やめて。
本当のこと言ってるだけよ、私は。
There's nothing mistaken in what Yoro was saying. If we got depressed and give up because something like this, it would have been better if we never even started in the first place. That's why no one is having anything to say back to her. We won't give up. Isn't that right, Katori?
ええ、もちろんよ。
Just as things were starting to go well, we were hit with a big counter punch, which left us reeling. But we're not the ones to lose heart at this sort of thing.
でもどうするの？他に場所探すったって。
No, there's no need to do that.
ん？
It's simple. All we have to do is be accepted as a club. That's what we were aiming for originally. There's no reason for us to be depressed, is there?
ああ、そっか。
Katori nodded enthusiastically.
この程度、私たちにとっちゃ逆境でもなんでもないってあのおっさんに思い知らせてやるのよ。飛岡先生の嫌がらせは今に始まったことじゃないしね。
Test flight will have to be postponed a little longer, though.
皆さん。
この私をコケにしてくれたこと必ず後悔させてやるわ。
It would appear that we need to speed things up when it comes to restoration of the club, so we can return to the sky as soon as possible. Extend the little wings which fly in the sky highly. Asa had become a member, so one of Akari's conditions had been met, which meant there was two things to fulfill: the lack of a teacher to act as advisor, and the lack of qualified personnel. If the advisor is someone who has the qualifications that would fulfill both at the same time, but that would just be too good to be true.
すまんな。お前たちの気持ちはわかるんだが、俺も演劇部の顧問やってるから。
先生が演劇なんて似合わない。そうだそうだ。
うるさいよ。俺は今でこそ慶風学園で教師やってるが、本当は芸術家志望だったんだ。芸術はいいぞ。お前らもグライダーなんかやめて演劇部に入れ。
嫌です。お断りです。
先生ちょっと傷ついたぞ。
The teacher left hurt, and we all slouched forward dejected. By the way, this was our homeroom teacher.
やっぱダメか。
This isn't going very well.
どの先生ももうどこかの部活を受け持っているんですね。
Said Asa as she looked at the list. That is a list of teachers at Keifu Academy that Agaha had made. It has information on their homeroom class, clubs to which they are advisor, and whether or not they're on Mr. Tobioka's side. Today, using that list, we've been going around and asking all the teachers who seem they might cooperate with us. But you did really well to get all this information.
アゲハちゃんの情報網を甘く見ないでよね。あとは山野辺先生くらいか。
We can't ask him. Even more of his hair will go white.
そしたら今度こそ新妻と離婚の危機に。
Our advisor last year, Mr. Yamanobe, is young, but he's married. It seems his wife is a slender and pretty woman, but seeing her husband, who she'd only just married, aging right before her eyes, she screamed this shouldn't be happening, apparently. I guess I can understand how she feels.
この際そこは諦めてもらうしかないわ。
That cold logic, Katori. We can't just decide something like that.
そうだよ、かわいそうだよ。奥さん美人だって噂なのに。
じゃあどうするのよ。
それは。
Let's think of another way. It's after school. We're taking a day off from club activities. The materials we ordered still haven't arrived, so we stopped working. Which is why, for the first time in a while, we've got nothing to do after school.
アゲハ、今日部活ないんでしょ？どっか寄ってこうよ。ごめん、用事あるんだ。
Agaha refused the invitation of the girls in the class and came over to me.
ねえ、葵、暇でしょ？買い物付き合ってよ。
Where do you want to go?
ウィンディの地下街だけど。
Katori goes past us as we are talking. Katori, what are you up to?
私秘密基地に寄って帰る。
Huh? Why's that?
ちょっとだけやっときたいことがあるの。
I see. I wonder what Asa's up to. We told her we're taking a day off, so perhaps she's gone somewhere to hang out with Yoru?
ねえ、葵、付き合ってよ。
What should I do? Ah, son of a bitch! I forgot there was actual choices!